Hello from the Magic Kingdom. So yeah, it hasn't really been like super long since we were here, but we had to get in one more visit before Halloween.
That's true. It's been like a week or 2 weeks.
2 weeks, something like that.
2 weeks.
So yeah, still spooky here. Love it.
So
maybe the
fun.
next time we're here it'll be very merry. But we're here while it's still spooky, so we don't really have anything specific that we came for, kind of like last time we came for PhotoPass.
Yes, we had our costumes.
We did that. So yeah, I don't know what we're really going to do today. There's nothing specific. We just wanted to come see the park again. It's supposed to rain, so I don't know if cavalcades will happen or not. It's not raining right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you look that way, it's a little
not
dark.
looking great.
But
behind us isn't like awful.
I mean, the castle is, you know.
The castle's looking very salmon today, but that's okay, I guess. But yeah, so we did make a last minute decision. I was gonna surprise Amanda, and then I decided it was better to warn her that I booked a reservation for Liberty Tree.
Yeah.
So I've been to Liberty Tree many times, but it's been a few years since I was last there.
I've heard great things.
I love it, but Amanda's never been.
I don't think I've been.
Or at least not from her memory.
I think I would remember it.
It's so good. So for anyone that hasn't been there, it's like Thanksgiving dinner. So it's family style, it's all you can eat. So it's been several years since I've gone. I love the food there. It's really good, but it's a lot. So I thought I had to warn her so that we didn't eat a ton before. So we've had no food today so far. It is like a little after lunch.
Yeah.
It's like early afternoon.
I had some cheeses.
I think I might get the Pumpkin Spice Waffle Sundae because I don't think I'll be back again before it's gone. And I've wanted to try that because they've had it for a few years and I've never had it. So maybe we'll share that as like our small lunch.
You should get that.
And then we'll have Liberty
tasty.
Tree. So that's like the one thing I know we're doing. I don't know what else we'll do, if we'll go on rides or not. It doesn't seem super busy, but again, we've kind of established that Main Street's not the best judge of that because usually like the lands are more crowded. But maybe there won't be awful wait times. Hard to say. But yeah, now the band's coming and we'll go in some direction. Alright, we got our stuff from Sleepy Hollow. So while we're waiting in line, we actually saw 2 cavalcades go by.
That was so fun.
They had The Nightmare Before Christmas and The Villains, which was awesome. So if you want to see those cavalcades, check out our last visit to Magic Kingdom. So that was awesome. And they had Oogie in it this time, so I wish I filmed it, but we were in line, so it wasn't a great view. But really fun to listen to that music. And shockingly, they had the Leota sippers back in stock. So they've been sold out for a few weeks. I wanted the Jack Skellington one, but that doesn't look like that's back in stock yet, so I had to get Leota. It's really cool looking. So they did, yeah. So like the straw pops up out of the top. So that's fun. And then, yeah, there's a button on the bottom. I think she likes that blue and green. Which is not very dark right now, but really fun. So, yeah, I wanted a Halloween sipper, so maybe I'll try again next year for Jack, but no, that goes in the middle. It's a little like rubber straw, but yeah, so we're gonna try our Pumpkin Spice Waffle Sundae. It's got like caramel drizzle and sprinkles, so all this looks really good. Alright, so it's been a little while.
I don't remember the last thing we showed.
The waffles.
Waffles, right.
So we rode Space Mountain, so we waited for that because we didn't do that last time we were here. And now we're waiting to check in. So I don't know if we've really talked about like how sit-downs work. We haven't done many of them since the park's opened. So they have mobile check-in now. I think we talked about when we went to Topolino.
Topolino, yeah, had that.
Which was months ago. So you check in on the app now, so you don't have to like go into the restaurant to go up to like the desk. So you have to wait 20 minutes. So we have to wait like another 5, then we'll be able to mobile check in, and then they just come out and call your name when your table's ready. So
I'm ready.
We'll do that. So right by it, we're at the entrance to Frontierland.
I never noticed the sign. Maybe I did, but like it's been when you start to come here so often, like you just like kind of forget about details and stuff. So
you overlook some stuff, which is always fun to find something new. But they are using Diamond Horseshoe for seating for Liberty Tree as well. So that before the closure, Diamond Horseshoe had its own menu. Now they're both seating for Liberty Tree due to distancing. So we'll see where we get put. I feel like I'd rather be put in Liberty Tree, but either works. So we'll see where we're seated. But I'm ready for some Thanksgiving food. Alright, we've been seated. So we did get put in Liberty Tree, which I was really hoping we would. Not that I have a problem with Diamond Horseshoe, but gotta have... a lot of people were complaining about being put in Diamond Horseshoe and asking to like wait longer, but like they just can't seat everyone there, so, or in here, but yeah, we got put in a good spot, so I'm excited. All right, so we just gave our drink order, but yeah, so a lot of people did not seem pleased with Diamond Horseshoe, but I mean, I feel like the vibes go with the meal better in here, so that'll be good. But yeah, so for anyone that hasn't been here, I know we kind of like quickly talked about earlier, but it is all you can eat, so we just were told we're starting with our bread and salad. All you can, yes, all you care to enjoy. But starting with salad and rolls, and then there's turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, pork, ham, lots of food.
Pot roast.
Pork and pot roast, which I don't really eat either of those, but I'll try the pot roast. And then there's a toffee cake for dessert, so with ice cream, after we had our waffle sundae earlier. But that was our entire lunch for the day, sharing that, so yeah, we're both hungry.
Like, we only ate for an hour to go.
It was like one little mini waffle each, so not, we came prepared. Okay, we had our first course, and I forgot to film because I was so excited for the salad because I remember it being like one of my favorite dressings. So I have a little bit left, but it's some kind of vinaigrette. It has like it's like a strawberry vinaigrette. It's amazing. One of my favorite dressings ever. And then we got some rolls and some butter. We still have some of that left. But yeah, normally if you're a group bigger than 2, you have like a big giant salad for the table to share. But because there's only 2 of us, we got little mini salads, which still deciding if I want to ask for more or not, to be determined. Maybe I should wait for like more food. I should probably pace myself and waiting for more food, but so good. I would come here just for like a salad alone. Off to a good start. Of course, we both just said yes to more salad, and then all the food came out.
I wasn't expecting that.
But it looks so good. So we got mac and cheese, which I remember years ago was Stouffer's, and now it's like a house-made mac and cheese, so I've never had it, so I'm wondering how it compares. Then we got our plate of meats here, so I know there was turkey.
That's the turkey, that might be pork.
Maybe.
And then pot roast.
Pot roast, right. And then back there we got mashed potatoes and green beans, and then our gravy. Still have rolls and more salad coming. Lots of food today. It's a good thing we were hungry. Alright. We pretty much finished our first meal, and we didn't touch the pork at all. But you tried it, right? But we didn't eat it. Turkey was good. The pot roast was like surprisingly good. I liked that. I haven't had pot roast in a long time. Salad's still my favorite part, but that's just because it's an amazing salad. Mac and cheese is pretty good. I feel like I might have liked the old mac and cheese a little bit more, but this one's still good. Haven't really touched much of the green beans. But we did have all the mashed potatoes. But yeah, we ordered plate number 2, which I'm starting to regret because I am beginning to feel full.
I have no regrets.
But we're going all out. I gotta keep powering through.
Yeah.
Some good stuff. Alright, we have finished, or come to the last part of our meal, which is the ooey gooey toffee cake. It looks really good. Amanda said she's doing pretty well. I am very full.
I feel great. And I look over at you and you're dying.
I feel like I'm gonna be fine eating this. I'm just gonna
die after.
There's a possibility. It's like I've felt worse. Like I've had like, I don't know, I feel like Garden Grill was probably a similar feeling.
I think because you just kept ordering the steak like over.
Oh, that steak was so good. But yeah, I don't know. All the food was good. No regrets. We're just gonna keep going. Alright. We survived Liberty Tree.
Yeah. I'm a little out of breath.
I'm really full.
But I think I'll make it.
It was good.
Yes.
I also wanted to, just because our little experience in Liberty Tree reminded me, to thank cast members for what they have to deal with on a daily basis.
People are literally so mean and like crazy.
Yeah, so there was a family at a table near us that, well, first of all, like, we got there and the dad was watching football on his phone pretty loudly. Yeah. Like, we could hear from our table. It wasn't like, I don't know what ruining the experience.
But they got a touchdown. He went touchdown very loud.
Yeah, so like it wasn't like, it didn't interfere with us. Yeah, it wasn't like something we had. But yeah, it was just like, okay, he's one of those people that like doesn't really care. And then I guess they skipped their salad and went right to their meal. And he just kept yelling that the food was too salty. And then he called over a manager, he called over the chef and said, your food's too salty. And the chef's like, okay, like, sorry. What do you want me to do about it? And because like they're cooking it in mass for everyone, and like nobody else had a problem with it. Like I thought it was perfectly fine.
I thought it was yummy.
And then he called over a manager, and the manager's like, okay, like
there were so many people coming
they're like, what do you want me to, like, what can we do? So then
he just kept saying it was salty. I was like, take a shot every time he says salty. I'm like,
he kept screaming. He said the brisket's too salty, and I'm like, first of all, there's no brisket on the menu. But yeah, so he was not a fan. Then they called over another manager. I assume they probably comped their meal just to like get them to leave, which is unfortunate, but I really do feel bad for all the cast members that had to deal with that, because he was just making a scene. But we had a good meal. I enjoyed it. Our waitress was great.
Yeah, she was very, very
good. Definitely like Liberty Tree. I always feel like Magic Kingdom is a tough part to eat at because I don't like most of the food here.
Yeah, this
like the counter service options are kind of lacking, and we don't really do sit down here very often, so it was nice to do Liberty Tree. And I'm sure we'll be back sometime, but this is not a meal that we do frequently just because it's a lot. But I did enjoy it, so it was good to come out for that. That's probably going to wrap up our video. That was pretty much what we came for today, so we didn't do a whole lot today, but it was good to see Spooky Magic Kingdom one more time. Had a good meal. But yeah, so subscribe to our channel to see what we do next when we go somewhere. I don't know what we'll be doing next, probably in a few weeks. But we probably will be back to Magic Kingdom hopefully at some point in the winter to see the Christmas decorations. Yeah. But we don't have a time plan for that, so to be determined when that may or may not happen. But definitely subscribe to see when that is, and give this video a like if you enjoyed our visit out to Liberty Tree. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond.